So hello everyone, this is Mom Christy, and this time I will share to you my experiences and of course the qualifications, the requirements needed in order for us to apply to the Bureau of Fire Protection. So hello sa mga taga Negros. So these are the requirements. To qualify for the position of Fire Officer 1, interested applicants must meet the following qualification standards. So, of course, number 1, you are a male and female Filipino citizen. Of course, not less than 21 or more than 30 years old. So, ang ginapangita diri is 21 to 30 years old lang. No? You're more than that, hindi ka na pwede mag-apply. Next, you are at least 1.62 meters or 5'4" in height sa mga lalaki kag 1.57 meters or 5'2" sa mga female o kung sa mga babae. So, must wait before we proceed to the third one, damo sa amon upod ko sa pag-apply during that time last year, damo ko nakita na meet ng mga applicants before ka mo mag-apply sa or mag-take sang mga requirements para makales ka mo gastos, you need to check first your number 1, a height ninyo. So if you are not qualified for that, nga ginbutang nila sa ilang memo, hindi na lang kamo magkuha sa inyong mga requirements because after dito in your provincial office of the Bureau of Fire Protection, gina-screen kamo before kamo i-accept ang inyong folder. So in our case, damo dito ng mga upod ko ang nataktak sa height pa lang. Kaya nga aman, because wala naton na-update ang aton kaugalingon with the recent memo nga ginadagdag sang bureau. So always ta mag-check sang aton yung Facebook account, sang Google, para maging updated ta sa aton nga mga requirements. Kay para makasave the time, effort, and of course money, which is very much kabudlay pangitaon. So, ang height dapat makalabot ka 5'4" sa lalaki kag 5'2" sa babae. Kay dito super kasubo kung dito pa lang sa province mataktak ka na because of your height. So, next one is your weight. Dari ko na dagdag. So, twice ko nag-apply sa Bureau of Fire Protection and unfortunately, wala gid ko makapasar sa akon nga weight. I think and I thought nga mahatag pa provision ang office but unfortunately, wala na gadi. So, dapat kita magpatambok and we will have this not more or less than 5 kilograms from the standard weight corresponding to his or her height, age, and sex. Ang ginatawag nila diri is ang BMI, Body Mass Index. So, dapat, Body Mass Index, dapat proportion tanan ang imo nga height, ang imo nga weight, kag sa imo nga edad. No? So, unfortunately, dira ka nataktak and I am trying to have thoughts so ma-reach ko na nga standard sa weight. Next, we have must possess a baccalaureate degree. So, mostly, makita ko sa mga pages sang BFP, no? Makita ko pamangkot sila. How about 2-year graduate, ALS graduate, or NC holders? So, you cannot apply because ang ginapangita is 4-year baccalaureate degree. So, it means kung ang course mo criminology, teacher, and of course, other nga mga nga mga course pwede ka ka-apply as long as it is 4 to 5 years in college or graduated from college. Next, we have must have Civil Service Commission second level eligibility. So, according to Republic Act 1080 or Presidential Decree 907 eligibility. So, dapat may ara ka sang PRC license. Any license nga ara si imo, no, pwede ka. And then, may exemption man, I think, if you are a cum laude, kag honor student or academic awardee ka, may ara. No? So, a person with good moral character. Next, must have passed the psycho or neuropsychiatric evaluation, medical examination, drug test for the purpose of determining his or her physical and mental health. So, sa amon nga part during that time nga pag-apply namon is ulihit na ang neuro kag second to the second ikaduha sa process ang mental and dental examination. So during that time, after screening namon kag pasa folder, after a week, 1 week, nag medical kami dayon, and together with our panoramic x-ray for the dental examination nga i-held sa Iloilo, which is the final medical and dental examination. So after namon dito medical examination, dito na kami gin-screen, no? Of course, mahulat naman kami pila ka weeks nga ipatawag sa Iloilo. So in our case, gulpihanay ang process. So dapat alerto kagad. Kay sa first ko nga apply is damo naga-contact sa akon, and that time may brownout pa kag wala ko nila makontak. Because of that, na late kami sa Iloilo, but fortunately na baton man gyapon ang amon nga folder because of the many applicants nga wala pa man kapasa dito. So by that time kaluy-an nga na naka-proceed kami sa amon nga medical and dental examination. So next we have must not have been dishonorably discharged or dismissed for cause from previous employment. So dapat clear ang imo nga ginhalinan nga ubra, no? So in my case, 2 years ko in a private school, and I decided to resign because I want to apply to the Bureau of Fire Protection. But unfortunately, twice ka nag-apply, wala pa ko gyapon na baton. So I hoping for this third time nga mabatanan ako. Next, we have must not have been convicted by final judgment of an offense or crime involving moral turpitude. So those are the qualification standards that you must have first before you take all the requirements. And these are the requirements. Number 1, application letter addressed to the caretaker of the Bureau of Fire Protection. Next, we have the second, authenticated service record from previous government employment. No, kung halin ka sa government, mayara ka nga requirement, which is letter B ang authenticated service record. Number 3 ang one handwritten. Dapat ginsulat lang, no, hindi siya printed nga PDS. Pwede nyo na siya ma-download sa Google. Number 4 ang 3 ka-original authenticated copies of your transcript of records, and of course your college diploma. So 3 gina siya, 3 ka TOR kag 3 man ka college diploma. Next, we have 3 original authenticated copies of second level eligibility from CSC, Civil Service, Professional Regulation, Marina, and authenticated PRC ID. So, second level eligibility, ang imo sa PRC, for example, sa akon, education ko, ara kong ginpasa nga certificate of rating from the PRC. So is tatlo na ka-copies. I think tatlo. I know in that case sa amon is isa lang kag isa man ka PRC ID photocopy, certified true copy. No? Next we have 3 copies of certificate of live birth issued by PSA. So original gid dapat, hindi nga ipa-photocopy ang isa mo ka copy. Dapat original gid. Next, 3 copies of certificate of marriage if applicable issued by PSA. And then original copy of clearances, first from barangay, dapat original gid, from mayor's office, police clearance, NBI clearance, regional trial court clearance, and municipal trial court clearance. Next, we have photocopy of certificate of waiver if you are not qualified for your height. Now, may mga exemptions dira. Kung may ara ka sang license, driver's license, I think 1, 2, and 3. So, pwede ka-waive, no? If you are also an indigenous people or nabilong ka sa indigenous community, pwede ka-avail sang certificate of waiver para sa imo nga height, no? If you are not qualified. Next, photocopy of PhilHealth and Pag-ibig fund card. So, in our case, kay wala kami sang ID sa PhilHealth kag sa Pag-ibig, gingamit namon ang amon nga MDR with number dapat. So may number gid siya kananan sang PhilHealth kag sang imo nga Pag-ibig fund para sa future purposes. Next, ang photocopy of tax identification card. So ang TIN ID. So kung wala ka pa, dapat makuha ka na nga daan because of this pandemic, bas hindi mo dasig-dasig makuha. For the last requirement, we have also the driver's license, as what I have said, 1, 2, and 3. So kinahanglan nyo na siya. Mas advantage ko no kung may ara kasi na, because the bureau needs mo sina nga qualification. So that's it. Kung may ara ka mo questions, so you may also coordinate with the nearest BFP regional office to inquire about the recruitment process and of course the necessary documents that you need to prepare. So tip ko lang sa inyo, before ka mo magkuha sa requirements, i-check nyo danay ang inyong height kag patambok gid. So because ini amo na ang akon nga kulang. So God bless everyone. Kabay kita na ita sa mga taga Region 6 nga ga-apply subong. So may ara nga posting na subong ang BFP 6 sa aton nga mga requirements and the schedule of activities. So I think this April to May 21 pa ang last nga deadline. But mas nami nga early ka pa makakuha sing imo may nga requirements para hindi ka na mabudlayan sa imo nga process. So hopefully nga may nabulig ko sa inyo kag thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to be updated of my videos. Bye.